Hey guys, this is SpongeBob here. I'm watching a video right now that it shows S- SpongeBob killing himself, I guess. So, I don't know if this is a copyright, but I want to show you guys the whole entire story, and then I might get a flag or I don't know. I think I might get kicked out of my channel. I don't even know, but I actually enjoy and I don't know, just enjoy.
With Room 97 here, and
Oh yes, and I found a YouTuber that's gonna tell the story. Okay, by the way, to tell you.
doing a new
Bye.
creepy pasta here. I got some very good feedback on the last one I did, which was creepy pasta cupcakes, which was kind of disturbing.
Let me skip to. Okay.
SpongeBob started playing. SpongeBob was my favorite show at that time, so I couldn't miss out on watching it. Although I thought it was kind of strange that they were showing SpongeBob in the middle of the night, but I didn't think much of it. When the opening played, I noticed that the contrast of the animation was slightly darker than usual, and the theme song sounded a bit harsh and raspy. This made me feel a little uncomfortable, but I also tried brushing that off. The title card read Lost Episode, so I figured that was a mishap on Nickelodeon and accidentally airing the SpongeBob Fly. When the episode started playing, it immediately looked out of the ordinary. It started off with SpongeBob sitting on his bed, slouched and looking downward and with a somber look on his face. This was definitely not like himself. SpongeBob is so optimistic all the time. Why would he be acting like this? After about 10 seconds of
Like
seeing
this.
SpongeBob like this, he let out a big sigh and looked over to his bedside barrel, and the screen zoomed in on a pill bottle that was sitting beside his clock. Once the screen zoomed in close enough to read the text on the bottle, it showed that it was a Prozac bottle. The show that panned to a scene with a much brighter
Oh
contrast
my
showing
god.
SpongeBob taking one of the pills, then running off smiling and laughing. The fact that SpongeBob had to take pills
Alright, I'm gonna zoom out for a
himself
sec.
made me feel real uneasy,
Okay.
especially because mental
Well, good
disorders
luck
and
having nightmares, everybody.
antidepressants are more mature themes and obviously shouldn't find a place in any kids' cartoon. It should be noted that this was seen on a show intended for kids. The screen then flipped back to the original scene of SpongeBob looking distressed, while at the same time changing the contrast back to the darker one. The screen froze on SpongeBob for a few seconds, then flickered to a new scene. This scene showed SpongeBob at his desk, the same desk that he used on the episode Procrastination, but this had the Prozac bottle and a piece of paper and pencil. In this scene, instead of staying at one contrast, the colors kept on flickering from light to dark. SpongeBob gripped the pencil in his hand and a tear rolled down his face. The part that bothered me the most was that the tear didn't look like the usual blue, cartoon-style tears that characters in SpongeBob
Oh,
usually
if you
cry
guys don't
out.
see it.
This
Oh, there you
tear
go,
looked
cause,
completely
cause for some
realistic,
reason it looks like my screen
as if
is black.
there had been a drop of water rolling down my TV from his eye. SpongeBob wiped the tear from his face with his sleeve and began to write on the paper, reading out loud what he was writing. "I can't take it anymore," he said. As soon as he got the sentence out, a faint noise started playing in the background. It sounded like a child crying. This noise continued playing as SpongeBob continued writing. "My life has been horrible and hasn't gotten better. My best
I'm not gonna
friend,
get any
Patrick,
sleep.
is my only best friend because he doesn't know any better. My neighbor, Squidward, hates my guts. He would probably be happy if I wasn't around anymore." SpongeBob stopped writing and talking and started weeping loudly. The color flickering started getting faster, and the cries in the background started getting louder, and it sounded like more children were beginning to cry. It could have just been my imagination, but I remember hearing one of the children very faintly yell, "He's gonna do it." The children's cries get louder, and the colors keep flickering faster as SpongeBob keeps writing. The only job I can get is being the fry cook at the Krusty Krab. My boss, Mr. Krabs, refuses to give me an actual paycheck, and he basically uses me to get more customers.
Oh man, I feel
I'm
bad.
in my 20s and I still don't have my driver's license.
Oh.
Sandy is the only girl I've ever had in my life, and even she's just a friend. She's never had any interest in me. I'm pretty sure she's only my friend because she feels sorry for me. I'm sorry if I'm hurting anyone at all for doing this, but I just can't live like this anymore. The screen froze for a few seconds. Then the show continued with SpongeBob writing his final sentence. The contrast stayed dark instead of flickering from light to dark, and the children stopped crying. It was absolute silence except for SpongeBob saying, "Goodbye." The cries came back. SpongeBob quickly stood up, twisted off the lid on the Prozac bottle, dipped his head back, let all the pills in the bottle fall into his mouth, and swallowed them all whole. The screen twitched and the animation was darker, and still visible. SpongeBob clutched his stomach and vomited realistic, pale orange stomach bile. It was clear that his body was trying to cleanse itself from the overdose, but it was no use. SpongeBob collapsed on the floor and lied there motionless until the screen turned to static. Needless to say, I was scared out of my mind, and sleep was out of the question.
Okay, stop
Recently, I've
showing me
been
that.
looking
It's
for this episode
scary.
all over the internet, but not even one website seems to have it. If you recognize this episode or know it, please let me know. Okay, um, that's the end of the story. Really, this is another one that I think
Oh
was
wow,
done
they're gonna
very
talk about
well,
the story. This
besides
is
for a
awesome.
few minor errors with it. Like, the one thing I'm tired of with all these,
Well,
creepy.
let's see if he's gonna actually. I was gonna tell it. Alright, guys, that's the end of SpongeBob Suicide. I hope you guys like it. If not, I think I'm gonna get a strike on my channel.
Marvel
I
Superhero
really don't care
Spectacular
if
is
I don't
back.
get a strike on my channel, cause I don't know, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's enjoy this little thing.
All the action with cool gear from Hasbro. Marvel's Captain America
Oh
Civil War Hero
yeah,
Gear. You have to
awesome!
choose between a
Woo!
shield that fires back or
Woo!
armor that
Woo!
blasts. Civil War Hero Gear. Each product sells separately.
Woo!
I
Alright,
just want to
bye.
start off by saying that this does